A simple explanation. Drones are incredible flying machines. You might have seen them buzzing in the sky. They are also known as unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs. This means there is no pilot sitting inside the drone. Instead, they are controlled from a distance. Someone on the ground uses a remote control, or sometimes a smart computer tells the drone where to go. These flying robots are changing how we do many things. They open up a world of new possibilities for work and play. How do these drones fly and know where to go? They have motors and propellers, much like small helicopters. These parts help them lift off the ground and move through the air. Drones also have smart sensors. These sensors act like their eyes and ears. They can detect objects, measure height, and help the drone stay stable. Many drones use GPS, just like your phone, to know their exact location. This technology allows them to follow a preset path or return home safely. Drones come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are very small, fitting in the palm of your hand. These are often used for fun or for taking quick photos. Other drones can be much larger, as big as a small airplane. These bigger drones can carry heavier things and fly for longer times. Most drones today are powered by rechargeable batteries. This makes them cleaner than machines that use fuel. The technology is always getting better, making them more powerful and efficient. So, why are drones becoming so popular? It is because they are very versatile. This means they can be used for many different tasks. They can take amazing pictures from high above. They can help farmers check their crops. They can deliver important packages. They can even help in emergencies like finding lost people. Drones are more than just toys. They are powerful tools. They are making jobs safer, faster, and often cheaper than before. The idea of unmanned flying machines is not entirely new. It actually goes back a very long time. Over 100 years ago, people were already thinking about it. In 1849, Austria used unmanned balloons. These balloons carried explosives. They were sent to attack the city of Venice. This was one of the very first attempts at something like a drone. It shows that the dream of remote flight started early. These early ideas were simple but important first steps. As technology grew, so did the ideas for drones. During World War I, there were more experiments. The Hewitt-Sperry automatic airplane was developed in the United States. It was like a small, pilotless airplane. The goal was for it to carry bombs. While it was not widely used in the war, it showed progress. Military minds saw the potential for such machines. They could be used for dangerous missions without risking a pilot's life. This was a key driver for early drone development. During World War II, drone technology took another step forward. Many countries worked on developing them. One famous example was the American radioplane OQ-2. This was a small, propeller-driven drone. It was used as a target for training anti-aircraft gunners. Thousands of these target drones were made. They helped soldiers practice their aim. This period showed that drones could be mass-produced and used effectively. They were becoming reliable tools for specific military tasks. After World War II, during the Cold War, drone development continued. The focus remained mostly on military uses. Drones became important for spying and reconnaissance. They could fly over enemy territory without a pilot. They could gather information and take pictures. These spy drones became more advanced. They could fly higher and longer. This period laid much of the groundwork for the complex drones we see today. The technology was getting smaller, smarter, and more capable. For many years, drones were mainly for military use. They were big, expensive, and complex. But then, things started to change. A big reason for this change was the miniaturization of electronics. This means that electronic parts became much smaller. Think about computers from the past. They filled entire rooms. Now a powerful computer fits in your phone. This same kind of progress happened with drone components. Smaller parts meant smaller, lighter drones could be built. Key technologies came together to make modern drones possible. Global Positioning System (GPS) became widely available. GPS allows drones to know exactly where they are. Better batteries were developed. These batteries could store more power in a smaller size. This meant drones could fly for longer. Microprocessors, the brains of the drone, became tiny, yet very powerful. These advances made drones not only smaller but also more affordable. Suddenly more people could think about using them. In the late 2000s, something exciting happened. Hobbyists started building their own drones. People who loved electronics and flying began experimenting. A do-it-yourself (DIY) culture grew around drones. Open-source flight controller software became available. This meant people could share and improve the software that makes drones fly. This community of makers pushed the technology forward rapidly. They showed that drones could be accessible to everyone, not just big organizations. This was a real turning point. By the 2010s, drones started to become mainstream. Companies began making drones that were easy to fly. These drones often came with good cameras built in. People started using them for all sorts of new things: photography, filmmaking, and even just for fun. The technology had evolved from large military machines to compact, user-friendly devices. This rapid evolution opened the door for the widespread use of drones. We are now seeing them in almost every industry around the world. Not all drones look or fly the same way. There are several different types, each with unique features. One main type is the fixed-wing drone. These drones look like small airplanes. They have wings that provide lift as they move forward. Fixed-wing drones are very efficient for long-distance flights. They can cover large areas of land. They are often used for mapping, surveying, or long-range surveillance. They usually need a runway or a launcher to take off. Another very common type is the multi-rotor drone. You've probably seen these. Quadcopters with 4 rotors are the most popular. There are also hexacopters with 6 rotors and octocopters with 8. Multi-rotor drones are excellent at hovering in one spot. They can take off and land vertically like a helicopter. This makes them very easy to use in tight spaces. They are popular for photography, videography, and inspections. Most consumer drones fall into this category. Besides these 2 main types, there are others. Single-rotor drones look more like traditional helicopters. They have one large rotor on top and a small tail rotor. These drones can often carry heavier payloads than multi-rotor drones. They can also fly in stronger winds. Then there are hybrid VTOL drones. VTOL means vertical takeoff and landing. These drones combine features of fixed-wing and multi-rotor drones. They can take off like a helicopter and then fly like an airplane. Each type of drone has different strengths. Their size varies greatly, from tiny nano drones to large cargo carriers. Their payload capacity, which is how much they can carry, also differs. Flight time is another important factor. Some drones can only fly for 15 to 20 minutes. Others can stay in the air for many hours. The type of drone chosen depends on the job it needs to do. Understanding these differences helps people pick the right drone for their specific needs and tasks. Section 5. Drones at work, transforming industries. Drones are much more than just fun gadgets for flying. They have become serious tools that are changing many industries. They help people do their jobs better, faster, and more safely. From keeping communities safe to checking on vital infrastructure, drones are making a big impact. Their ability to go where humans cannot easily or safely go is a huge advantage. This versatility means new uses for drones are being discovered all the time. They are truly becoming workers in the sky. In public safety, drones are proving to be invaluable. Police and fire departments use them for many tasks. Drones can search for missing persons in large, difficult areas. They can provide an aerial view of a fire scene, helping firefighters plan their attack. After a natural disaster like a hurricane or earthquake, drones can quickly assess the damage. They can map affected areas and help direct rescue efforts. Their quick deployment saves time and potentially lives in critical situations. Drones are also excellent for inspecting infrastructure. Think about bridges, tall buildings, power lines, or wind turbines. Inspecting these structures can be dangerous and expensive if done by humans. People might need to climb high or work in risky conditions. Drones can fly close to these structures and capture high-resolution images or videos. This allows inspectors to check for cracks, damage, or wear from a safe distance. It is often much cheaper and quicker than traditional inspection methods. Protecting our environment is another area where drones are helping. Scientists and conservationists use drones to monitor wildlife populations. They can track animals without disturbing them. Drones can map forests to see the impact of deforestation or forest fires. They can fly over rivers and lakes to check water quality. They can even plant seeds in areas that are hard to reach. The data collected by drones helps us understand and protect our planet better. Section 6. Drones in agriculture cultivating efficiency. Farming is an old profession, but drones are bringing new technology to the fields. This is often called precision agriculture. Drones help farmers work smarter and be more efficient. They provide valuable information about crops and land. This information helps farmers make better decisions. They can save money on resources like water and fertilizer. Drones are like flying assistants for modern farmers. They help grow more food with less waste. One important use is crop monitoring. Drones equipped with special cameras can fly over fields. These cameras can see more than the human eye. They can detect subtle changes in plant health. For example, they can spot areas where plants are stressed due to lack of water or nutrients, or they might find early signs of pests or diseases. By identifying these problems early, farmers can take action quickly. This prevents small issues from becoming big ones and improves crop yields. Drones are not just for looking, they can also do physical work. Some agricultural drones are designed for spraying crops. They can carry tanks of fertilizer, pesticides, or herbicides. They can then spray these substances precisely where they are needed. This targeted spraying reduces the overall amount of chemicals used. This is better for the environment and can save the farmer money. Drones can also be used for seeding, especially in areas that are difficult to access with traditional machinery. Livestock management is another area where drones lend a helping hand. Farmers with large herds of cattle or sheep can use drones to keep an eye on their animals. A drone can quickly fly over a large pasture to count animals. It can help check if any animals are sick, injured, or missing. Some advanced systems are even testing drones to gently herd livestock. This saves farmers a lot of time and effort compared to checking on animals on foot or with a vehicle. Section 7. Sky-high deliveries, the rise of drone logistics. Imagine ordering something small and having it delivered by a drone in minutes. This is the exciting idea behind drone delivery services. Companies are working hard to make this a reality. Drones can carry small packages directly to customers. This could be especially useful for urgent items. It could also help deliver goods to remote areas that are hard to reach by road. Drone logistics promise to make deliveries faster and more efficient in certain situations. Several companies around the world are already testing and using drone delivery. Zipline, for example, uses drones to deliver medical supplies. They deliver blood and vaccines to hospitals and clinics in remote parts of Africa and other regions. This has saved many lives. Large retailers like Amazon and Walmart are also experimenting with drone delivery for everyday items. They are figuring out how to make it safe and reliable for urban and suburban areas. These trials are paving the way for wider use. There are many potential benefits to using drones for deliveries. One of the biggest is speed. Drones can fly directly from a warehouse to a customer's home, avoiding traffic. This could significantly reduce delivery times for small items. It could also help reduce traffic congestion on our roads. Fewer delivery vans mean less pollution and quieter streets. For last-mile delivery, the final step in getting a package to a customer, drones could offer a greener alternative. However, there are also challenges that need to be solved. Safety is a major concern. Drones must fly safely without hitting anything or falling. Air traffic management systems for drones are needed. Package security is another issue, how to make sure packages are not stolen. Regulations are still developing to ensure drones operate safely and responsibly. Public acceptance is also important. People need to feel comfortable with drones flying overhead. Weather can also limit when drones can fly. Section 8. New perspectives, drones in media and entertainment. Drones have completely changed how we create and see visual content. They have opened up a new world for filmmakers, photographers, and journalists. Before drones, getting aerial shots was very expensive and complicated. It usually meant hiring a helicopter or a crane. This was often too costly for smaller projects. Drones have democratized the sky, making stunning aerial views accessible to many more creators. They offer perspectives that were once impossible or impractical to capture. In the world of movies and television, drones are now a common tool. They are used to film breathtaking landscape shots. They can follow actors during fast-paced action scenes. They can create dynamic, swooping camera movements that add excitement. Drones are smaller and more agile than helicopters. This allows them to fly in tighter spaces and closer to the action. The result is more immersive and visually engaging storytelling for audiences everywhere. They make big-budget looks possible for more productions. It is not just big film studios that benefit. Independent filmmakers and photographers have also embraced drone technology. The lower cost and ease of use of modern camera drones mean that individuals can capture professional quality aerial footage. This has leveled the playing field. It allows smaller creators to produce work with high production values. From wedding videos to travel documentaries, drones are helping people tell their stories in new and beautiful ways. Creativity is soaring to new heights. the impact of drones extends to many other areas of media. Real estate agents use drones to take stunning photos and videos of properties. This gives potential buyers a much better view of a house and its surroundings. Drones are used to cover live events like sports competitions or concerts. They provide unique angles that traditional cameras cannot get. Journalists also use drones for news gathering, sometimes to show the scale of an event or to access areas that are unsafe for reporters on the ground. Section 9. The Drone Horizon: Benefits, Challenges and the Future. As we have seen, drones offer many amazing benefits. They improve efficiency in various jobs from farming to construction. They save companies money by automating tasks or reducing labor costs. Crucially, drones can improve safety. They take on dangerous jobs like inspecting tall towers or searching in disaster zones, keeping humans out of harm's way. Drones also provide new types of data and perspectives, helping us understand our world better. The positive impact is already clear and growing daily. However, with new technology come new challenges. Privacy is a big concern for many people. Drones equipped with cameras can potentially record images or videos without people's knowledge or consent. This raises worries about surveillance and personal space. Clear rules and responsible use are needed to address these privacy issues. People need to feel secure that drones are not being used to spy on them. Building trust is essential for widespread acceptance of drone technology. Safety and security risks also need careful management. While drones are generally safe, accidents can happen. A drone could malfunction and crash, potentially causing damage or injury. There is also the risk of drones being used for malicious purposes. For example, flying them too close to airports can be dangerous for airplanes. They could also be used for smuggling illegal items. Strong regulations, good pilot training, and technology to prevent misuse are all important safeguards. Looking ahead, the future of drones is incredibly bright and full of potential. We can expect drones to become even smarter, with more advanced artificial intelligence. This will allow them to fly more autonomously and perform more complex tasks. Battery life will likely improve, allowing for longer flights. New types of sensors will give drones even more capabilities. We might see drones used for urban air mobility, think flying taxis, or for even more sophisticated logistics and personalized services. As we continue to innovate and address the challenges responsibly, drones will become an even more integral and beneficial part of our lives, truly shaping the technology of tomorrow.